Đọc cái đó, đọc cái đó, đọc cái đó, đừng đi. Tata bagian lain, mau tata bagian. Nah, tata bagian lain. Apa?
Hello everybody and welcome to the Omaha Zoo Railroad. My name is Kyle. Along with Grace, we will be your conductors for today's train ride. As we get moving, we have a few safety reminders to go over. Please make sure you're staying seated, facing forward, and you're keeping all arms and legs inside the train at all times. While we are moving, there is absolutely no reason for you to get off while we are in motion until we get to our next station. Also, the Henry Dorley Zoo Emporium is a non-smoking environment, so that means all smoking and or vaping must be for outside the gates only. This building on our left-hand side is the Union Pacific Engine House, where the zoo keeps and maintains both seats. It is currently closed to the public, but as we go around the back side of the building, you can get a nice view of the inside, where number 119 is parked. The number 119 inside is a narrow gauge replica of the original 119 that helped complete the Transcontinental Railroad all the way to Utah. While the engine pulling us today is number 104, the original, built in 1890 over in Austria, is well over 100 years old and served during both World Wars. You're wondering how a World War II steam engine made its way all the way to Omaha. It was eventually donated from Austria to Romania, and then Romania donated to Omaha. On this 1.5-mile trip around the zoo, you'll get a chance to see some of our 34,000 animals represented by 1,100 species. All our animals are on strict curated diets, so we do ask that you refrain from feeding them. As we go around this corner up this hill, look over your right shoulder. You might be able to see the top of our desert dome. Our desert dome is the world's largest glass geodesic dome in the world. On your upper level, you will be able to see we will have 3 deserts inside, including the Sonora Desert of the southwestern United States, the Australian outback, and the Namibian Desert of Africa. If you venture downstairs to the lower level, you will find the world's largest indoor nocturnal swamp, the Kingdom of the Night. We have reversed the day and night cycle in there so that the nocturnal animals are more active when people are near. Inside the Kingdom of the Night, we have one of the seven remaining white alligators left in the world. You might think he's albino, but he's just a white alligator and he still has pigment on his back. Coming out of the corner here. On your left, we will be entering the Asian Highlands at that point. On your left-hand side, the first animal you'll see are our takin and coral, which are both very similar to the North American mountain goat. While down on your right-hand side will be our family of 3 Indian rhinos. Other animals that can be found in the Asian highlands include our tigers, snow leopards, red panda, and the only bear here at the Omaha Zoo, the sloth bear. The sloth bear is the only species of bear that does not need to hibernate. And despite the name sloth, he is not related to a sloth in any way. Our sloth bear is really hard to see because he is very scared and skittish. So if you see him, as we go past this exhibit on the other side of the bridge, see if you can spot him or if he is hiding out. On your right-hand side of this big building here is our brand new Stingray Beach. It is open daily from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. This is where you can touch and interact with even see stingrays. $4 for members, $3 for non-members, free entry if you have a wristband, and for an additional $1.50 while our food supplies last, you can feed them by hand. Since the train had to make a climb up the hill, the train will have to stop to blow off steam. This is not an official stop where you can get on or off, so I must ask that you remain seated throughout this entire stop. We are now entering the Wildlife Management Headquarters. This is on your right-hand side. You might be able to see two of our sable antelope. Thanks to their long saber-like horns. Sable antelope are known to be able to defend themselves from adult lions in the wild. If you want to see the steam shoot out to the road, just look on your left-hand side where the grass is really short. Those chairs moving back and forth in the sky is our Skyfari ride, currently running only on the weekends when weather is cooperating. It is $6 for a round trip. It will give you a treetop view of the African Grassland Wildlife Management Headquarters in our Koi Lagoon. Currently you cannot get on this side closest to where we are now. It will be on the opposite side closest to the entrance near the aquarium and the butterfly building. The Skyfari, just like our other rides, does close at 4 p.m. As our train ride begins to resume, please make sure that once again you are staying seated, facing forward, keeping all arms and legs inside the train. And for another safety reminder, throughout this time where the train is moving, you cannot get off while it is in motion. Please save that until you get to a station. Also, for fire and safety reasons, the Omaha Zoo and Aquarium does not allow smoking, so that means all smoking and or vaping must be saved for outside the gate. Over where this fence is, over here, the bamboo fence, this is where our safety operator for our Skyfari will be in case there is any emergencies on this back side. It does get kind of boring over here, so make sure you give them a wave. As we go around this corner, you might see some white tents on your right-hand side. This is our safari tent camp where you can spend the night next to our lions. For more information on that, please visit omahazoo.com. Speaking of lions, the next thing up on our right-hand side will be our lion enclosure. The zoo has a total of 5 lions here. The 3 females that are hanging out in the big part of the exhibit on the rock. They are the mother, sister, and aunt of our 2 males that are playing outside next to the building. pass the lion, make sure you keep an eye out on your right-hand side, because then we will pass the cheetah exhibit. We have a total of 5 cheetahs. You will have to look and see if they are out on the side of the hill. On your right hand side was the former holding area of our aviary birds. But since we have some birds that don't like to share food, the ducks get their own spot. As we cross this bridge, we will be entering the African grasslands. The African grasslands was the largest and most expensive project ever completed in the zoo's history, spanning over 20 acres and costing over $70 million. On your right-hand side, you might be able to spot two of our zebras. Other animals you can find here is our herd of African elephants, our giraffes, white rhinos, ostrich, and many other types of animals. Among our herd of African elephants, we do have a pregnant female expecting her baby sometime early next year. And if you are having trouble telling the difference between an African and Asian elephant, you just have to look at their ears. African elephant ears are shaped like the continent of Africa. Our elephants do get moved between the inside and the outside exhibits, so if you cannot see them on our left-hand side or right-hand side, that would mean they are in their elephant barn, which is the building just on the left in front of us, which you are more than welcome to pay a visit. Here's our elephants are all the way on the back on your left-hand side. Straight ahead of us on your left-hand side will be our giraffe enclosure. We have a total of 10 giraffes here, 8 females, 1 adult male, and 1 juvenile male. We share an exhibit with our 2 ostriches, as well as impala and kudu, which are both a type of antelope. The giraffe is the tallest land animal, while their neighbors, the ostrich, are also the world's largest bird, the world's fastest bird, and they also lay the world's largest egg. Next, we are approaching our next stop here at Pacific Station. If you are getting off, please wait for the train to make a full complete stop. Then exit towards the right, and the right side only, and head towards the back of the train, not the front. Once again, exit, please wait for the train to make a full stop, exit off your right-hand side and head towards the back of the train. If you are staying on and have a wristband, make sure to show those to the conductor. If you have tickets, please have those ready for the conductors as well, and we will be around very, very shortly. Thanks for riding on Lanzhou Railroad, and have a great rest of your day.
Good.